What is going on, friends? This is Ron from Optimize Effects and welcome to another awesome video. In this video I'm going to be talking about FTMO, prop firms in general, and the gold chart that you can see right here or here, and yeah, have a chat about gold and how that affects prop firm trading if you're trying to do it with gold. So yeah, if you're new to the channel and you'd like to see more of this kind of stuff, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the like button if you've got any value out of this video. So without further ado, let's jump into this chart here and we'll do a bit of a breakdown and we'll see what the hell happened with gold in the last few hours of the NY session, which happened last night or this morning for me. And yeah, and then I'll take you through what happened to me on the FTMO trial, the E8 prop firm trial, and how that affected those trials. So I'm going to come out with a bit of a strategy that I'm going to try this coming week, and we'll have a look at it there. But let's jump into this chart and we'll have a quick look. So this is my gold chart. I've put in a few little bits of TA, I guess a little bit of support resistance lines and things like that that I've done just recently having a look at it. So I've got this on the 4-hour time frame, and we can see that gold did basically peak out at 2073-ish, come back down, range for a while, then moved up quite strongly up to 2000. So we're looking at these round numbers, right? Gold seems to respect round numbers when people are trading it. So psychologically, a round number is very important, I guess. If you're, the multitude of traders will be like, all right, I want it to hit 2K because 2K is a round number. And we can see that it did that exactly right here. So I find that really interesting that that's how a lot of traders think. We're thinking millions of traders right now have decided, oh, yep, 2000 is a good spot to start selling gold. So we see it come down, and it actually has been coming down for quite a while. So the 18th, the 18th of April, that it's decided to, everyone's decided to sell gold, and that happened until the 16th of May. So it's pretty much a whole month of selling gold, and then it's hit. We hit another round number, right? So we've got 1800 as another round number that has been respected many times. So let's have a look, and we'll put in a line at 1800. So we can see moved all the way down at 1800. It's respected 1800 quite a few times here. So we can have a look at that as well. And then we've come back up. And oh, look at this. We're hovering around, getting close to that. Well, not close to 1900, but we're getting up to this 1880, 1870 area. So it's come up, hit there, come back, come up, come back, come up, hit there again, retrace, come up, and then what we had here in the these last moments of the NY session on Friday is we had this move. So gold's come down and then probably took everyone out, and then it's moved back up to here. So that is, yeah, like it's a pretty big move, really. So I've gone from what, 1825 to 1876. So that's a pretty big move to happen in like 2 candles, right? And what happened there, if you go down to the 1 hour, is that it's from my knowledge, it's taken out quite a lot of robots that are trading gold. And the reason for that being is that a lot of robots have very small step sizes, and this is a really strong move for gold. Like, it's come back down real slow, which is what I find that it tends to do, and then come back down, and then we've taken out quite a lot of orders, and then it's boosted straight back up to 1870 again. That's where it's touched here again, and then we've closed. So what's going to happen for gold next week? That's a good question, because what I've done is I've marked out this as it's quite an interesting area to look at, because we've respected it here, here, it's almost hit it here, we've hit it here, we've hit it here again. So are we in a range here with gold, or will gold retrace a bit and then push back up to 1900, being 1900 is a round number? That I do not know, and probably no one knows, but these are the things I'm looking out for to happen for gold next week. So will we come back to about here, retrace to here, and then will it go back up, or will we just go straight back down and keep going down? Who knows? I do not know, but anyway, I thought I'd just share all this with you all, because I know a lot of you trade gold, and this is just what I see when I look at the markets real quickly. So yeah, that's it for that, and let's have a look at what happened with E8. We can't really see what happened exactly, but I passed one of the trials, and then I failed that one yesterday or last night because of what happened with gold. And then FTMO was going absolutely awesome. I passed the last one, and then this one I accidentally exceeded the loss by just a little bit. And right now it's saying that we're negative 1,057 because of that last move up. Took this one out. So unfortunately I failed both of them, even though I passed them last time, and I had the robots trading 24/7. This one here, I had it set up to trade Asian session only, and I noticed that the robot, if I had it set on that, it probably wouldn't have hit the profit target, so I decided to open it up, and in doing so, open it up to the NY session, and that's where this loss occurred. And what I've noticed over the years of me doing this is a lot of the losses on my gold accounts happen in the NY session because of moves like that. So moving forward to next week, I'm going to be restricting the EA to trade no NY sessions, or maybe just like the first half of the NY session. But I think I'm just going to let it trade Asian and probably just a bit of London, and that's about it. Right, so let's have a look at some of the terminals that I had trading, and some of the robots that I've been playing around with lately, because you guys might find that interesting. So this one here is called Wise EA, and it has been trading. I've had it trading for quite a little while. It has been trading. We've got GU, EU, and gold, and I turned actually this off before this move happened. So it would have been interesting to see what would have happened had I had it open, but it has been going quite well. But the only thing I've noticed with Wise EA is that its lot multiplier is at 2, but its target profit for all open orders is a dollar value, and that could be good and bad. But the good thing is that it kind of gets out of trades quite quickly. But the bad thing is you can't really capitalize on having more open lots orders. So what happens is that, let's say it doesn't hit take profit in the first little bit, it goes back, it opens maybe 5 orders, and then it will just close at $3.30 or $4. But if the price keeps moving past that, you had the opportunity there to earn quite a lot more. So that's the only thing I don't like about YZA, is that you can go into a lot of drawdown and then only make $3.30 or $4 based on that. The thing that I did try was I changed this to 0 and use the take profit pips here instead, but it doesn't seem to work. So if anyone can open my mind up here and see on how we can get the take profit pips to work rather than target profit for all open trades, So if I make this like 50 as a target profit, and I had the pips in here as like 300 because gold's like 300 or 500, it doesn't seem to like that, and I don't know why. It's quite interesting, but yeah, we'll see what happens. This other one here, there's YZA again. I had it on both terminals. I didn't actually realize. The other one here is Money Tree Robot. I haven't actually seen it trade yet, and it hasn't really done anything. And the other one I just put on was Aura Turbo, and the thing about Aura Turbo is that when it finds a place where it can open a trade due to the indicators, I guess, that it uses, it then sets up this grid. So this grid started at 0.10 lots, and then it went all the way up to 100 lots. And funnily enough, which was really good, it actually hit take profit, which you can see here on the first trade. It didn't open any others, and it made $70 in one go. But the thing is, though, as you can see with gold, right, if it didn't hit this, and you know this happened, and gold just went straight to the moon, you probably would have blown your account very, very quickly. So I'm not sure if this this strategy is good or not, but I guess time will tell. That was its first trade that I've seen it do. And then the other one here is we can see YZA on gold. You know, it's this is what I was talking about with its profit. It'll make anywhere between $3.30 and $4 every time, unless you're in a moment where it is not, and it's not doing so well. So see, look at this, right? $3.60, 70, and then you've got all of these orders that was probably stuck in. I don't know if it shows it here. Yeah, so see here, come down, down, down. Is it going to open again? Yep, so buy another 10, which probably would have been one of these. And then it's come back up and hit take profit here, but the only profit that it made is $3.30 or a little bit more out of that. And then it's got another single trade here that it did at $4.37. So YZA is good, but I think it could be way better if it didn't use this $3.30 target profit. I've tried changing it around and making it like $10, but it seems to not really like that when I've done all my back testing. And yeah, so if anyone has a set file for gold or can get around that, hit me up. I'd love to see if we can get this thing to be more profitable and, you know, risk to reward to be better, because I think it can be quite good. On all the other pairs that it traded, it did quite well. So yeah, I'm not too sure. Right, so after all that, let's have a quick look at my VPS, and I'll bring that over to here. Rightio, so this is my VPS. I have all of these terminals open. I went really hard this week, and yeah, this is everything that I got going on. Right, so I'll start from this one here, which is EA Black Dragon. So what happened here, right? I had a $100,000 account. I had a prop firm robot trading it, and in that gold move that just happened, it actually took it out. It took it out on the down move, and I'm like, oh, okay, no worries, cool. I'm going to just, you know, I had a free terminal, so I just thought I'd chuck on Black Dragon with one of the set files for gold on the 15-minute time frame, which you can see here. And it's, you know, funnily enough, it's done quite well, but not so good. You know, we can see that we've lost 3,600, and that's because of the robot that was on before it. So just don't take that as an indication of how Black Dragon is going. That's just how the robot went on before it, which was all of this. So it didn't go too well, and then it hit its account stop loss, which is a percentage, and it decided to close all of the trades and then doesn't trade anymore. It removes itself from the chart, which is actually quite good, and I'll get into that robot shortly. Right, so Black Dragon, we'll see how it goes. Now, Gold Hour is one of the ones that you can get for free. It's very similar to FX Core version 9 in that it trades very similarly to that. I'm trying it on the M5 time frame to see how it goes. And what's happened here is that we are negative 492 because it closed, I believe it closed the trades based on the equity stop. So basically what happens is that I've got it set to 4%, which is under the 5% that like most prop firms allow. So it's closed at 4%. So if you're going to draw down 4% on the account, it will close everything, and we'll see what, and usually it stops and goes from there. But interestingly, if we have a look here, it probably did that, but then gold, had this really big move up, and it probably got into more strife again. So, it's a negative 310 right now, and I'm not sure what's going to happen to gold if it comes back down, and this might get out of trouble. But it's been going, like, it did quite well, and in the last couple of days, we can see there that made 116, and then it lost 492. So it had, it was up quite a lot. This started at 10k, so it's doing quite well. This is on M5, and these are the settings that I've got it running on here, which is what comes with the robot on FX Cracked when you get it. So there's nothing for me to show you that you can already get. And next on, we have EA Mood. So this is another one that I decided to chuck on, and it's in a bit of strife. Negative 3,130. It's up to 5 lots. That's its max lot size that it can use. And we can see there, it's down 322 there because of what happened before it. So this was another robot that stopped out and I decided to put mood on. We'll see how it went with gold, and we can see that I started it here and then it went buzz up right up there, and it's not looking too good for mood right now. So I'm glad I didn't have that on a live account. That is insane. But then again, coming back to what I started with at the start of the video, this is where the time filtering comes in hand. So you've got the start hour and the end hour. And I think that's what I'll do moving forward is we won't let it trade gold. And I'll do that with pretty much any, won't let it trade NY. And I'll do that with pretty much any gold EA that I use moving forward, sussing them out. Here we go. Here's an account where the robot just removed itself. We've got negative 1862, and this is just an FBS demo account, so there's nothing really to show you there except for a loss. And this is the FTMO account. That is in a lot of strife. So what happened was the EA, it did the loss, and actually, no, it did not, because I turned it off. Yeah. Rightio. So I decided to turn the equity stop off on this one because I'm like, okay, well, let's see what happens. I haven't seen gold do a really big move in the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks. It's been like up and down, up and down, up and down, ranging really, really well. We haven't seen any big moves like this. So I'm really, really happy to see this because I'm looking to do these FTMO trials live soon, and I want to know how the hell do I stop my robot from getting stuck like this? So this is perfect. I actually wanted this to happen before I put in real money. And what did we learn? We learned that, right, the steps here are pretty narrow for gold. This is the M5 time frame, by the way. And take profit is in 100. And our step size is only 100 pips, which is really little. And we are using martingale lots. with a 1.214 increment, a max lot of 0.25. So, like, you know, this is me trying to help you all out, right? Did it hit 0.25? No. So it didn't hit max lots, and it probably can't because it's actually, this one is limited to, I think, 13 trades. 10. So we've got it set to trade only 10 buys and 10 sells. So that's 20 total. And right now it is all in sells, which is correct because, you know, it would have closed all the buys already. So there you go. That's just what I think with Gold Owl EA, and what happened with that in FTMO. And this is another one that I'm like, okay, let's see what happens on this setting here is just gold, and it just does one lot. And you can see here, yeah, it can be quite profitable until you get into this position. So would I risk 100k on this set? No. And why would I do that? Why would I not do that? Like, we're negative 65k right now on a move like this. Sure, it's made, you know, quite a lot of money. It's made 23k since I started it, which is only like, what, a few days ago, 4 days ago, really. But then you get into this position where you're like, oh shit, okay, I'm down 65k right now. That's not good. So this one here is a paid robot, and you can filter the date and time, and it does have an equity guardian, which is not used in this set. And you know, this is a really, really aggressive set, and we can see what happened here. So many orders. Yeah, we've got 38 free margin. We've used 19, and you know, equity's not looking real good. But this is just one to play with, and just to show you what could be possible if gold doesn't do this crazy shit right here. Another one that I'm testing is Gold Eagle. It's only made 2 trades, so it's really nothing for me to report on that EA by itself. It doesn't trade very often from what I can see, and I'm really glad I didn't trade this, but it would have been interesting to see if it did. And last but not least, we have Prop Firm, which this is the E8 account, which is now disabled because it blew that one as well. So there you have it. That is basically a roundup of everything that's been happening on my end with these robots and Prop Firm trials. And yeah, if you've got any information you'd like to share, or if you'd like to chat about any of this, head over to the Telegram group. There is a link below. And yeah, if you liked any of this information, if it's helped you at all, please don't forget to subscribe and click that like button, because it really helps out my channel. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, and thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.